Well, North Carolina is home to many prominent figures in sports history, and a few are as famous as basketball legend Michael Jordan.
Yeah, recently a new movie called Air about young Jordan's deal with Nike has hit streaming, and our movie critic Manning Franks has his thoughts in his latest News 2 review.
The title Air gets its name from, surprise, surprise, the Air Jordan sneakers. And while this isn't a traditional biopic film, Air recounts that behind-the-scenes push and pull of Jordan's deal that changed the course of basketball history. I am biased. I wanted to go and get that off my chest because when it comes to state representation, I like highlighting North Carolina in film. Now, that does not mean I will give a suggestion to a film that I find subjectively bad. But I also go in hoping that any film featuring the Tar Heel State is one I can give a glowing recommendation to. And thankfully, much to my delight, the film Air does the state and one of our state stars justice.
I'm willing to bet my career on one guy.
My name's Sonny Vaccaro. I'm with Nike.
Do you typically make it a habit of showing up at people's front doors unannounced?
I don't like to take no for an answer. Oh, man. Here we go.
Based upon the unbelievable true story of the origins of Nike's Air Jordan, the movie Air centers around Matt Damon as Sonny Vaccaro, a man who is dead set on recruiting the former UNC star and NBA rookie Michael Jordan for Nike's flailing basketball shoe division.
I can tell him the one thing the other companies can't compete with. Our basketball division is terrible.
I do not love it.
With an unwavering determination, Sonny is willing to bet it all on Michael. But the only problem is, can he convince the Jordan family to sign? I'm confident at this point that Ben Affleck can direct a movie in his sleep. While traditional in both style and execution, he brings a precision to Air that embodies that of an 80s classic Hollywood film. The filmmaking is not flashy, nor is it esoteric. It is just a carefully crafted, good story that already houses a built-in wide appeal, and Affleck leans into that. He knows his strengths, and thanks to a streamlined yet snappy script from Alex Convery, they score a worthwhile slam dunk. From the calm regality of Viola Davis as Michael's mom, Dolores Jordan, to the likable practicality of Jason Bateman as Rob Strasser, the cast truly brings this story to life. What sets this film apart in particular is that Michael Jordan, while a constant presence, never has his face shown, which creates this mythic observance of him. Air chooses to focus on Nike attempting to court the soon-to-be legend and his family, resulting in a surprisingly breezy and exciting behind-the-scenes tale. Even with its bare bones in storytelling, Air absolutely flies, just like Jordan himself. Affleck, Damon, Davis, and everyone else are established pros, and with their gravitas, they make this film one that any movie fan, regardless of your love of sports, can appreciate. I'm giving Air a soaring 2 approved. You can stream it only on Amazon Prime.
Cool.
It's just a good movie overall. There's not a lot of flash and there's a lot of substance, not a lot of flash, but that is okay. Sometimes a movie just has to be that.
One of the things I'm most surprised about, and we talked about this earlier, is this movie was just in theaters around Easter time.
Yes.
Because I remember wanting to go see it, and now it's already on streaming. That's pretty cool.
That's how quickly I guess, I remember back in the 90s and early 2000s, I had to wait for a year for movies. The cycle. It was long. Now, it's a month sometimes,
Wow.
and sometimes 45 days, sometimes 60 days. It really all depends. But what I love most about Air is that while it is concerning Michael Jordan, it's not about Michael Jordan. It's about the mythic air that he creates, because he is a legend in and of himself.
Yeah, but nobody knew that at the time, right?
Nope, no one knew it at the time.
Except Mom.
His mom did.
And that really reminded me that he was a kid. And his parents were still in control. And it was just very interesting how that dynamic worked.
It's amazing, too, how you can make something kind of that feels so intricate and so engaging just from like a deal. They're really just trying to strike a deal, but it is so engaging to watch that push and that pull.
How it happened. Not to mention the 80s clothes, by the way.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
the 80s
Love the 80s
everything.
clothes.
Good job, Ben Affleck. I'm trying to evoke that.
This is on my list for this weekend.
Oh, yeah, you
Gonna
need to watch
it.
it.
Amazon Prime.